We are live. I've had Deacon Blues stuck in my head like it's nobody's business. How are you guys doing? Hello, HP Comer. I like MMA. GR63 AMG. The end of the ESPN era is upon us. Yes, it is indeed. Indeed, we are close to the end. Holloway versus Oliveira too March 7th is gonna be wild. Oh shit, is that fight made? Is that fight made? Are you guys ready for the ceremonial weigh-in though? Tis the question. It's official for the main event. Nice. Nice. Let me plug in my headphone. My headphone. My earbud, actually. Not my headphone. You saw how bad Henry looked at the weigh-ins? No. No. My day has been fucking a mess. What the fuck? What the... What's going on? Okay. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't know what that was. Ferry the musical? I think it was an alarm that maybe I set at the wrong time. Yeah, probably. What up, pimp? I am fine. Bruno Fajeda and Myron Santos missed weight, by the way. 189? Oh. And 147.5, respectively. But weirdly, that seems like something Bruno Fajeda would do. Yeah. I expected more from Myron Santos, though. But, sometimes you expect... Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, we hit 10K. We hit 10K. There's not too much to be sad about. We have hit 10K. Let's give ourselves a little round of applause for that. Yay! The cult grows, yes, it does. Did you guys know a fun fact? You want to know a fun fact? Deacon Blues was the first Steely Dan song that I fell in love with. Not that anyone really cares, but yeah. G.I. Jane haircut would get you 100K subs. What's the G.I. Jane haircut? Oh god. Full buzz? Can you imagine how long that would take to grow out? It's no dirty work. It's better. You're looking nice today. Thanks. The weight is. Поздравляю. Пора брать чашу на другую ноту. Пора брать чашу на другую ноту. Что значит? Брать чашу на другую ноту. I'll make it this time. I'm ready to cross that fine line. Learn to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel. Drink Scotch whiskey all night long. And die behind the wheel. Thank you for the 14 months of membership. Honey B. Were you Marsilio? Because it's showing me your @, but I feel like you were Marsilio, right? Did you finish Gomi versus Diaz? I skimmed through it. No, I didn't finish it. Should I? I actually just closed it. I had the tab open from yesterday. Drink Scotch whiskey. I've never drank Scotch whiskey in my life, by the way. Maybe I have, actually. I don't know. I feel like I was never a dark alcohol person. Oh, I made it halfway through. Does it get good in the end? Does it get better? It's already a pretty crazy fight. How much CTE you think that Asian dude has? Oof. Yeah, he's just... I watched the end of that one round where he leans on the cage and he just goes like... Guys, I think it's starting. I think it's starting. How come no one ever does a pile driver in the fights? I don't know. Hi, greetings from Italy. It's 2:00 a.m. here. Well, it's 8. It's 8 p.m. here. It's 8:05, actually. The UFC is a little bit late. CTE usually surfaces later in life. It does, but, like, obviously there's that initial event that initiates the CTE age. Initiates the progression of the CTE. The CTE progresses from one initial event or multiple, and that guy got battered in the head so many times. So many times. Still time later in life. Need more suplexes in this fight? In these fights? CTE goes away with enough amphetamines. So do your teeth. Why is it that every time I see someone who's like been on meth or something like that, like I think it's meth specifically that makes people's teeth fall out or rot, whatever you want to call it. Fall out and rot. Or rot and fall out, I guess, would be the correct order of that. Grinding their teeth? Is it the grinding? Because it, like, their teeth also look like they're rotting. Usually. From what I have seen. Meth no good. No, it's not good. And dehydration? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Meth mouth. Meth mouth is real. It do be real, unfortunately. Unfortunately. My day has been so weird. I didn't even watch the official weigh-in. So I will be watching the ceremonial together. Oh shit. Let me change this. Hold on 1 second. I just realized one thing. No drugs, brother. No, no, no. We will be beating Lopez again January 31st. Still the dumbest rematch ever. Yeah, I wonder why they made it so soon. But to be fair, I do think Lopez has way more of a chance this time. Because you saw how he came out to the Gene Silva fight. He looked like he leveled up. He even said so. He was like, "Yo, after that Volk fight, I learned what I needed to learn." You know, I saw what I needed to see. Only crypto scams, brother. No drugs, brother. Only crypto scam. It's okay. Crypto scam, it's okay. It's not real money. It's fine. Money is not real. We can do crypto scam. Yes, all day. All day, every day, brother. Crypto scam. Lopez shouldn't be fighting his own countryman. Why not? Aren't the Brazilians like the majority of the UFC roster? I feel like there's so many Brazilians. More than any other country. Okay, guys, we start like basically now. Isn't it like the more time passes, the more Joe Rogan and Dana White start looking the same. They were already looking kind of similar, but they're becoming one. Okay, Myron Santos is first. He walks up first. It would be good. I prefer to watch the ceremonial after the official. I feel like it's more insightful because first you get to see what they look like dehydrated, and then you get to see how well they recovered. No one booed him. Usually they get booed for missing weight, no? Myron has missed weight. No one said anything. Oh, he's wearing the little hat. Namath is wearing the little hat. Has he always walked out with that hat? I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing it. Yes, he missed weight, 147.5. What do you guys think of Myron Santos here? I can't tell what the vibe is, honestly. Does he look alright to you guys? I don't know. Ay, caramba, little hat means trouble. It usually does. It usually does. Looks off, to be honest. That's what I was thinking too. He looks a little off. I mean, if your weight cut was so rough that you couldn't cut that extra pound, then it's not a good sign, you know. Well, Mansour Abdul Malik is gonna crush Trocoli. That's all I know. That's all I can say. Trocoli he has no chance here. No way. We can't even see what's showing. You're supposed to watch it with me. It's happening live. It's the ceremonial weigh-in. 20k and CTE bonus for Trocoli. Okay, next we have Baraniowski versus Aslan. He's gonna get black. Tricoli by Banana Split in round 1. No, no way. Like, Antonio Tricoli is one of these dudes you look at and you're like, yeah, there's not much going on there, you know? There is not much. Not too much. Okay, Evo actually looks solid. We're sticking with Polish power. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at Ebo trying to be intimidating. It's not working. From the film study I did, this dude, Ewo, looks legit. Yeah, he does. He does. He actually looks very solid for a Polish prospect. He looks different than the rest, I will say. Ugh. Barboza is like the depiction of CTE in progress. Like, come on. Come on, you cannot tell me. Ah, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, bro, I can't. This is gonna be a abuse fight. This is gonna be elder abuse right here. Unfortunately. Yeah, he needs to retire. Unless Turtner is truly dumb, Edson's getting put out to pasture tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think... I think Jalen Turner probably learned from his past mistakes. I hope he's not that fucking dumb. Perry always cracks me up. Well, I'm glad. Oh, he's wearing the Hulk gloves. Depressing seeing these guys get CT. Yeah, I know. That's actually the one thing that I really don't enjoy. And the more yoga I do, the more I feel like I'm just bad watching this. The more bad I feel about watching this. But I'm mostly watching it from an analytical perspective. But still. Bruno looks more blobby than normal. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that portion back, actually. I'll get back to you guys about that in a sec. Freziam looks really solid, actually. He looks really good. Hunter Campbell is always chewing gum. Ooh. This is an interesting one. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh no. Why can't I read the vibe on this? That seems like a 50-50 to me. Marvin Vittori will never get CTE. CTE will get Marvin Vittori'd. Okay. He is pretty tough. He's pretty tough. I've got the little guy. Yeah, me too, me too. I will say Carini Silva has been looking more fit these days. Do you guys remember what she looked like last year? She was looking a lot more flabby. That's all I can say. Barber by TKO Trust. I don't know about TKO. I am gonna go with Barbara though, because the one thing about Karine Silva is I've just seen her fade as the fight goes on. Now, she could have improved this. She looks better conditioned these days, but yeah. Why do I feel like Chris Duncan low-key has actually killed somebody in real life? I would not be surprised if I found out that Chris Duncan actually killed somebody. This is gonna be a crazy fight. This is gonna be a crazy fight. Yo, okay, I got Chris Duncan. I'm sticking with Chris Duncan. I can't switch up on my boy. Also, I liked how he looked out there. He looked good. Staying away from the Barbara fight. Judges give her gifts. Yeah, she's like Vanessa Demopoulos in a way. Yeah. Taking Duncan though, I'm scared. Face defense isn't the best for MMA. Yeah, but one thing about Duncan is he doesn't always hold his hands where he should, and so he'll just eat shots to the face. Hello, the Bob. I'm actually surprised to see Grant Dawson. Is he the favorite? I feel like he's the favorite. I feel like it's a strange thing. Giuliano, thank you for the $20. Congratulations on 10K subs, KK. I literally just landed in Las Vegas, and tomorrow we'll be watching Bruno Fajardo break even on the fine for missing weight with the performance bonus, earning Slaughter live. Oh shit! Yo, you're going to the event live? That's dope. Are you going to stream it? Oh, Grant is minus 240, by the way? Jesus. What the fuck? Dang! Go and watch the event live. Lucky, lucky, lucky. You look like this is the thing. You look at Bogdan Guskov and you also understand that there's not much going on there. You know what I mean? You can't tell me you don't see that. You know exactly what I mean. Right? I can't be the only one. Polish Power winning tomorrow, I agree. I just ate a cinnamon angel. What is that? Howdy, Fair and Chat. How are y'all tonight? We're okay. We hit 10K, so yeah. Peyton Talbot looks like he just came out of rehab. What's going on? No? Is it just me? He looks like, yeah, like when you come out of rehab and you have this changed man attitude kind of that you're carrying. Weight cut is hard on some. Maybe that's what it is. 10K, woo! Yes. Yes, Charles. We made it. We made it here. Jan is washed? Yeah, but Bogdan is not even... He's never beat anybody good. Henry Cejudo is not winning this. Oh, why is this so... This feels wrong. Oh, man. It'd also be like, imagine if Henry Cejudo actually does win. I don't think Peyton Talbot will be able to recover from that. R.I.P. Triple C. Yeah. Little Henry about to get slept. I see it. I see it. Talbot fresh out of conversion therapy. No, that's actually what it seems. Yeah. Like he went to some sort of rehab center. You're picking Henry? Why? This is gonna be an epic fight. I have a feeling this will be an epic fight. But I feel like Brandon Moreno fights are never boring. It's funny. People in the YouTube chat for this weigh-in are commenting Naruto by Rasengan. Tyra by rear naked choke. I see it. I could see him getting a finish that way. Makes the most sense because he likes to stay on the back. Moreno all day. If it stays on the feet, possible. But I do feel like Moreno is gonna get taken down. For sure. For sure. And then when he gets taken down, it's gonna be tough for him to get back up. We've seen, that's the thing. Like, I've seen him do it to Brendan Royval. So. Tyra's so dangerous everywhere. Yeah, and he's not bad on the feet either. He's not as, like, good of a counter striker. Henry got a dad bod nowadays, yeah. He does. He does. I feel like it's his last fight, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, yep, I'm retiring now. See you guys. See you. It was nice hanging out. Tyra is the new Gracie Hunter. What's the chances Marab gets a finish here? Ah, fuck, I don't know. Because Piotr Jan's pretty tough. I feel like he's not gonna go out. He's not gonna go out like a bitch. And when was the last time Marab finished somebody? I feel like if he couldn't finish Sean, he's not gonna finish Jan. Charles, thank you for the $2. Henry said on his pod he's retiring. Yep, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. That means he's going into this fight without, like, you know, without the same kind of drive. It never ends well when they say they're gonna retire before their fight. It never does. When has it ever gone well? Like, legit, when has that ever gone well? He subbed Sean. But just one time. Yeah. Wow, somehow I forgot that second one. When was that though? Oh, June 7th. Robbie Lawler left with a happy ending. Well, I don't think Henry Cejudo is going to get much of a happy ending. I think he has extra drive to retire on a win, but also means he's too old for this. Yeah, he is too old for this. And I just feel like sometimes not everybody's bodies can take them all the way. Like, I think Jan Blachowicz, for instance, can totally go all the way. Like, he's 42, and I'm like, hey, man, still got it, you know? But Henry Cejudo, nah. Also, because I think it's, like, a different weight class, too, you know? In the lighter weight classes, it's hard to fight at an older age, I think. Hey, Joshua Van looks great, but again, this is a situation where Joshua Van's going to be facing Big Brother. This is Joshua Van's big test. Big test facing Big Brother. Can he do it? I don't know. I just feel like Pantoja's not going to lose. He has kids. He has kids and he's trying to make his dad proud. Like, I just, you know what I mean? I don't feel like Joshua Van understands. Jan is washed? Really? Sad. Who's saying Jan is washed? I don't understand these people saying Jan is washed. He just had a great performance against Carlos Ulberg. Jan is unfortunately washed, I agree. Well, he's not totally washed, guys. Come on. He isn't in his prime. Oh, did I use the wrong... Oh, I used the wrong thumbnail. Sorry, my brain is not even... Yeah, I did use the wrong thumbnail. My bad. Oh, Lord. You gotta take it easy on me, man. I'm having a rough day. I'm trying not to have a rough day, though. I'm trying not to have a rough day. It's a Friday. I should be having a fine... My day should be going fine. UFC 323. Ceremonial. I'm gonna change it now. RIP. Merab is such a savage. He's just defending his belt 4 times. I feel like he's not even going to feel it. Merab has the kind of body where he can just push it to all sorts of lengths and just not fucking feel it. He needs to be studied in a lab. Oh, Piotr Jan said that he had a really big injury in their first fight. I hate that they only talk about that once everything's over. It'd be really nice to know if you had an injury before. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me know that I fucked up on the thumbnail. I just, yeah. Export. I like Piotr Jan's confidence here, though, I will say. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Piotr mogged Marabat the presser. Yeah, I know. He was talking shit. Honestly, I understand that Piotr Jan thinks that, you know, he's such a new fighter and it's gonna be a different thing. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. Like, I get that, bro. I get that. But at the same time, man, I don't know. I feel like he'll be okay if he just defends the takedowns, right? If he defends the takedowns, I don't know. Because that's been people's biggest issue, is that they haven't been able to defend the takedowns. The machine will break. Will it, though? Is this the time for it to break? I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to watch the official weigh-in after this, guys. I'm just also trying to get through the day. You know what I'm thinking, guys? Maybe I should just be like Guru and totally isolate myself. If I be like Guru and totally isolate myself, then I will have total control over everything and no one can fuck with me. And I won't have to spend energy on fucking other people's shit. Then I can actually lock in. Isolation causes anxiety? Maybe. I'm already basically isolated. I've never not really been isolated. I'm very familiar with isolation, and it doesn't really make me that uncomfortable. This is gonna be an epic fight! I am low-key cheering for Piotr Jan. I do want Piotr Jan to win, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Funny stare down, yeah. Oh man. Morale on FC list. I can go days without talking to anyone and feels unhealthy, to be honest. Yeah, I can go for a while without talking to anybody, really. But the problem is, I don't just want to have anybody around. I want to be around people that don't stress me the fuck out, that can communicate clearly, which seems to be fucking impossible these days. Like, listen, I'm not even... I just feel like I communicate clearly enough, you know? If I feel a certain way, I'll tell you how I feel, and then I will also treat you with the same sort of, you know, the same way. But people are extremely reactive They don't reflect. And they want to prove that they're right, and they can't bear to be proven wrong when it's not even about that. Like, they just want to win the argument. I don't know. You know, that's been one thing that's been frustrating me about people that grew up with, like, North American culture. I'm like, why can't you guys just be fucking honest? Most people are operating unconsciously. I know Tuxedo Mask, it sucks. And you know what the most frustrating part too is? When these people try and, like, prove that they were right. And these people, most of the time too, it's like they'll have a few drinks and then they'll start talking and being like, insisting that they were correct. And you're like, hold on a second, alcohol literally makes you stupid. And they think like, no, alcohol just makes me not have my filter. And I'm like, not in the way that you think. Alcohol takes away your common sense. There's a way to formulate your thoughts without needing to guzzle a bunch of brain cell killing juice. Do you feel me? You fucking adult. Anyways. Or are you rooting for Piotr when Marab is so awesome? Because I feel like Piotr Jan's actually cooler. I don't know. I feel like he's actually cooler. Hearing him talk, it's more like familiar to me. Pantoja getting KO'd mañana? That's possible, Larry Bird. First round. We gotta just make it out of the first round. Oh wait, no, Pantoja's not getting KO'd. Maybe he is. Oh fuck, I don't know. Because here's the thing. I don't think Pantoja's ever fought anyone as good as Joshua Van on the feet. I don't argue on alcohol. I just get flirty and silly. Yeah, well. I don't want to be around anybody who's an alcoholic, to be honest. Like, if you're an alcoholic, just get off my fucking lawn. Get off my lawn. Don't talk to me. Get off my lawn, you weak, primitive creature. If that offended you, that's not my problem. No, you think you are fun and flirty, you're actually just drunk. Yeah, exactly. That's something I've noticed amongst alcoholics, is they think it somehow makes them better. No, you're making a fool of yourself. You're making a fool of yourself. And there's no way you're able to have a deep conversation. There's no way. Or have any meaningful conversation. Not possible. Not possible. So, me who used to drink a lot. Yes. If I'm drunk, I'm just naturally better at everything. That's what you think. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. If only you really saw what you looked like. All alcohol does is make you comfortable with being retarded instead of actually learning how to not be retarded. You feel me? You just become belligerent and annoying, and the worst part of you comes out. If you're gonna be addicted to something, don't pick alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is the worst. I fucking can't with alcoholics. Weak. You weak. As I said, alcoholic, weak, primitive creature. Weak, primitive creature. Get off my fucking lawn. And anyone, like, that's the thing. That's the thing about, sometimes I'll get alcoholics that try and say anything to me. I'm like, how are you saying anything to me? You're a fucking alcoholic. Literally shut the fuck up. Like, your opinion is invalid. Goodbye. Fairy Guru maxing in 2026. Nah, I have my stance on this. I just like, for some reason, being in the city, you're so exposed to alcoholics left, right, and center. It's really difficult. There's a bar on every corner. Mental note, no drinking before fairy stream. Well, you know what? I feel like if you want to have a glass of wine, have a glass of wine, you know? But if you're just, like, drinking your life away, like, get away from me. That's all. You know. Fairy, you can't say anyone who ever has a singular drink of it or literal alcoholics. No, alcoholics. You can have some drinks every now and then. And also, not everybody is a fucking belligerent alcoholic, you know what I mean? Not everyone is that way. But a lot of people are, and they don't see how fucking primitive they look. I'm telling you, y'all look fucking primitive. I don't know if there's a more fitting word I can use, but like, you look simple. Like you're unevolved. Primitive. 0 drugs and alcohol, but drink mayo out of the bottle I grew. I don't need mayo. I don't need anything, bro. Sativa. Oh yeah. You know what? I'll consume my sativa in the corner. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, there's like a really chill thing happening this Saturday. Very bad timing because it's for this card. I wish it was next week because I could totally skip next week's card, but skipping this week's card would suck. And I don't even know if it's worth. I don't know if the event is worth it to go. So, drink Fairy's Kool-Aid. Yeah, or drink my Kool-Aid. I don't know. I just feel like I've done so much work on myself and my communication skills and like my understanding, my defensiveness and all of that. And I just feel like I've done all this at 24 and these grown ass adults around me are acting like children, making excuses, justifying their shitty behavior. Like, what's going on? Why have they not found the strength? Weak creatures. This is why when, like, you know what, when I grew up, I remember in like the North American way is to like be very nice to people about their shortcomings. You know, give them a participation ribbon. I never got like that treatment from my mom, you know. My mom was always like, yo, if you made a mistake, you will know for sure. I will tell you. Even if it's a small one. So, I feel like that made me really comfortable overall with like understanding that, okay, well, I could do better here, yeah. Whereas I feel like so many people that I meet that grew up here, they can't handle any criticism. It's actually ridiculous. And they think I'm like somehow attacking them. I'm like, no, I want you to be better. I want you to stop acting like a stop being so simple. But you know what? I feel like maybe I'm just putting my efforts in the wrong places. It's just difficult. See, this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying. Like, I better just to isolate myself, and then like only go out sometimes. There's no like, there's no need. There's no need for this. I'm getting my fucking energy drained in for what? Alcohol attracts certain types of personalities. I don't even drink though. The thing you have to understand, I think it might just be a New York thing too, is that there's a bar on every corner and people are drinking all the time. There's a bunch of alcohol at every corner store and people are drinking all the fucking time. So basically almost anybody that you associate with is drinking. And when you tell people that you don't drink, they look at you like you have 4 eyes. They're like, you don't drink? As if it's like... As if that's the weird thing. These motherfuckers start drinking at 3 p.m. Anyways. You're making a mistake right now by not watching a second round of Gummy vs. Diaz. I have it in the next tab, Wheelchair Way. We should get a mom stream for the 10K celebration. We could get a mom stream if you guys insist. Yeah, very mature, fatty. Yeah, very good. Thank you. I've had to fucking do years of dealing with dumb people's shit to get here, so. And my own dumb shit. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I have my own shit, my own demons too. But the thing is, I fucking like. What most people are afraid to do is to look at themselves and be like, okay, well, you see, yeah, that was wrong. That thing I did was actually bad. No. They'll try and justify it. Well, no, I didn't because... Fuck you. I don't care what your intentions were. The outcome doesn't change. You primitive creature. The outcome doesn't change. Oh, my intent... Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know what your idea of your reality in your head was, but this is the shared reality where that idea doesn't correlate, you know? That's two different things, buddy. It's... Anyways, enough of that. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, maybe I should just fucking stop talking to everyone altogether. Because the other thing is, too, you know, I tried socializing with the non-drinkers in the city. And you know where I found myself? In a cult. I went to this event a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh, this is nice. It's very wholesome. It's, you know. And after being there for a few hours, I was like, this is a cult. This is a cult. Should I come back here? I don't know. But they don't drink. Bang my head on the fucking wall. Bang my head on the fucking wall. Why is it so difficult? What's wrong with a good cult? I don't want to be part of a cult, dude. Come on now. It may just be their level of consciousness. Most can't reach higher levels. I know, it's so frustrating. The problem is, too, though, like, they don't even want to accept it. They don't even want to admit to themselves that, like, oh, maybe my perspective is limited. They don't even want to understand where you're coming from, how much work you've done to reach this level of understanding. No. They get so defensive and, like, I can't, brother. I can't. It's like, why? I'd rather have a conversation with someone who's strong-willed, okay? Who has a strong mind, who isn't gonna fucking fold so quickly and be like, no, why you criticize me? You call me out. Yes, I'm calling you out on your bullshit. Just like I hope you would call me out on my bullshit. So that we can... you know, evolve ourselves? No? Okay, you want to stay stuck? Okay, keep guzzling down that fucking alcohol. Anyways. That's my rant for the night. You speak to someone like that, they think you're belittling them. Like, no, I'm trying to get you to understand. Yeah, I know. That's the problem is people are so afraid of feeling stupid that they just pretend like they're not, when in fact they very much are. Just so you know, by the way, everybody's fucking stupid. There's levels though. So the people that pretend like they're not stupid at all are usually the very, very stupid ones. And the people that understand that they are stupid, those people are actually, at least you can work with them, you know? You're like, okay, well, you know, you don't have all the answers. But the people that insist that they do, oh man, it's like why? What's the point of the conversation? You know everything. Good luck. Congratulations. Congratulations. Primitive creature. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anyways. There's a tier list to stupidity, no doubt. And yeah. Freemasons understand the importance of Solomon. Okay. I was like 27 when I was on a shooting range, and I was like, wow, someone can get hurt doing this. Then I understood what my job was. I'm retired, by the way. What? I don't get it. You're standing on a shooting range, and you're like, wow, someone could get hurt doing this. Okay. I'm ignorant as fuck, but astoundingly many are worse. Indeed. Indeed, somehow, it seems that many people just bathe in their ignorance. And they'll make excuses for their behavior, too. Like, just be fucking honest with me, dude. Why don't you just be fucking honest? Why not just be honest and then everyone everyone can win? You know? Like, this is what I don't understand. Cause like I can see right through you. I think something people forget about me is like my seeing through bullshit is at an elite level. So don't even try it with me. Like, I know where you're going with it before you even get there. It's the most frustrating thing. It's like someone trying to hide. They're holding up a cloth. They're like, no, I'm not there. And I'm like, I know that you're behind the sheet. You're holding it up. Anyways. Barry, this beer for you. Cheers, Larrybird. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, just so you know, I'm not saying if you're an alcoholic, you're a piece of shit. Because people get this wrong, right? I'm just saying, if you're an alcoholic, you're choosing to be a primitive creature. That is correct. I'm sorry. Swallow the pill. Swallow the pill, brother. That's what it is. You're talking about intuition? Yeah. Maybe. But my intuition has gotten pretty sharp, to be honest. I think this channel is a big reason for that. Just some things to think about, you know? It's also easier to receive information when you're not directly in the situation. Like, I'm not calling you out right now on you being an alcoholic, for instance, but you can think about it and be like, oh yeah, well maybe I am actually an alcoholic. Maybe I am being a primitive creature. You are. So, you know. And then later on you can wonder to yourself as you're passing by the liquor store, do I really need this tonight? Or can I face myself like a fucking man? Anyways. The primitive pill. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. The point is, you have a choice. You have choices. And if I can do it... Listen, if I can do it, so can you. I think that's another thing, like, when I started this channel, or not even in general, people have always, like, called me out on having masculine energy. And I'm like, oh, masculine energy, as in, I'm not a fucking bitch. There go the balloons. Anyways. I just feel like so many men actually do be acting like not that, you know? So So when they see someone who's actually strong, they feel like threatened and insecure, and then they feel the need to like try and like, you know, like make them feel bad. That's why anytime I get these sorts of like weird comments in my chat, I'm like, dude, you're just a pussy. And it's so clear. I know already just because you're typing it in my chat. You can't run away, bro. You're exposed. So, you know what I mean? Once you start understanding how these things work, there's once you see it, you can't unsee it, you know? Anyways, guys. I don't know what you mean. If you understand how healthy minds work versus how unhealthy minds work, you'll understand that a healthy-minded person would never do anything. Would never go into, for instance, go into someone else's live chat or comments or whatever and type anything weird, like anything hateful. You understand that no healthy person is doing that, right? So anybody who is doing that is by default unhealthy. So how am I, like, why would I ever get upset about an unhealthy person spewing out their pain into, like, the void of the internet? That has absolutely nothing to do with me. That is that person's bullshit. You know. Anyways, so you don't see that a lot in this chat. Yes, because we've scared them away. Arturus Maximus. Well, we didn't scare them away, but we fucking schooled them away. So people have tried, and then I've given them this little mini lecture, and then they've never tried it again. So there you go. Who are your favorite MMA commentators? I don't know. John Anik's not bad. I don't really care for any of them, though. Marab or Yan? I'm going with Marab. Anyways, guys. This card is so dead. Shake my head. I don't know, right? I don't know why there has not been any hype for this card. That I cannot understand. But, because it's supposed to be a massive card. But I feel like people are just burnt out. Maybe that's what it is. Anyhow, I think I'll go, guys. I've had my rant. Just remember, little takeaways. Don't be a primitive creature. Another thing, if someone cares enough to tell you that you're doing something retarded, maybe try listening to them instead of getting defensive. Because no one else is going to tell you that. Normal people will just let you go live your whole life. Okay? And you'll just... you want to waste your life or not? That's basically what it comes down to. You want to waste your life being sad and miserable, or do you actually want to learn how to communicate effectively and live in peace? Like, it's that simple. But most people can't even fucking look in the mirror and face themselves, which is the first step. Anyhow. I want to be happy. Well then, don't take shit personally. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't take shit personally, because guess what? It's almost never about you. But also don't accept people's bullshit, you know? So if you have, like, yeah. Anyways. Anyways, it's time, folks. It's time. And, I'll see you tomorrow. Card starts, what? Pretty late, right? I think the main card's at 10. It's gotten so cold here. And it's not even the worst of it. 6 p.m. You're gonna waste your life. Well, just so you know, everything that I told you, you're gonna realize it at one point or another. Probably most people come around to it when they're old as fuck, though. I've noticed. When I say old as fuck, I mean like, I feel like my mom's starting to come around to it now, and she's in her late 50s. So, you want to wait? You want to wait till then? Oh, you want to wait till you're 60? What about 70? Yeah? When you're old and wrinkly and you got fucking arthritis? You want to wait till then? Or you want to do it now? So you can enjoy your life? It's up to you. Anyways. Faye, why aren't we on a tropical beach in Southeast Asia? Well, we might be. I don't know. Sometime. My picks. You know what? I mean, I could go over my picks, but I could also. I'm gonna put my picks in my posts tab. I need to take a little break. I need to take a break and yeah. Go get a fucking sweater or something. Anyways. You can't tell people how they should live their lives. I'm not telling them how they should live their lives. What I am telling them to do is not be pussy ass bitches. That's all. Maybe let your fucking ego down for a sec, you know? There's nothing, also, like, if you're a man, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing less attractive than a man acting like a bitch. Seriously. 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 Seriously, seriously, seriously. Seriously. Anyways, that's all I have to say. And we will continue this conversation tomorrow, okay? On that note, goodbye.